Hello and welcome to ISIFE EDUBLOG. Okay, today we'll be solving Wassce or Waec 2022 past questions and answers on mathematics. Okay, so if today is your first time of coming across this channel, please kindly hit the subscription button, put on your notification bell, okay, and drop any question that you are solving now you didn't understand on the comment section. Okay, and also we'll be leaving in the description box or the card up here every topic that Waec extracted their question from. Okay, once we finish solving, we'll leave a link so you can go and explore the whole topic. Okay, so let's start. Evaluate correct to 4 significant figures. That is number 1, 57.3, 573.06 multiplied by 184.25 towards 4 significant figure. Okay, so the question said that we should evaluate the product of this and this to 4 significant figure. So all you have to do is just use your calculator, multiply the both of them, then choose your answer. Place your answer in 4 significant figure. If you don't know how to round off numbers to significant figures, decimal places, okay, I will leave a link for you to explore everything about rounding off, or 4 significant, anything about that. Okay, so let's go ahead now and solve. Let's press. Okay, so the product of these two will be giving us 10, 5, 5, 86.305. Okay, this is our answer, but they say 4 significant figures, so we start to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 4 stopped at the 5th position. Okay, this is our 4, but if you look here, the number after this, our 4 counting, is 8, and once the number is above 5, we round up. Okay, so now our answer now will be 10, 5, 5, sorry, 10, 5, this one is 5, this is 8, this one is above 5, we run up and make this one 6, this one is 6, then this is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So this is our answer. So let's check option 1, that is our answer. If you go to the question, that is option A, question number 2. Change 4, 2, 3 base 5 to number in base 3. We should convert or change 4, 3, 2 base 5 towards to base 3. To base 3. Okay, we should change this base 5 to base 3. One thing about number bases, or you can go to ISIFE EDUBLOG under mathematics section and know properly how to change from one base to another. Okay, when they ask you to change from one base to another base that is not base 10, like from 5 to 3, you can't go straight from 5 to 3. What you can simply do is from 5 to 10. You go from 5 to base 10 before you can go to base 3. Okay, so let's first of all go to base 10 and now go to base 3 and check our option. So converting this to base 10 now, we assign value now. This is 4, 3, 2. So this one is 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so 4 now, we multiply 5 raised to the power 2. So this is 4 times 5 squared plus 3 times 5 raised to the power 1. 3 times 5 raised to the power 1 plus 2 times 5 raised to the power 0. 2 times 5 raised to the power 0. With this, we have effectively converted to base 10 once we get our answer. This is 4. 5 squared is 25. 4 times 25 is what? 100. So here is 100 plus 5 raised to the power 1 is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Here is 15 plus anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. So we add. This plus this is 17. This is 117 base 10. Is this our answer? No. They say to base 3. So we come over here, then convert this to base 3. That is 1 117 divided by 3. When 117 is being divided by 3, you go to your calculator, punch in your calculator, it will give you 39. So 3 can divide it, 39. Remainder what? 0. There is no remainder. So 39 divided by 3 also, 3 comes here, will give us 1, 3, 13. Remainder what? 0. 3 again, divide 13. 3 can divide 12. 3 divide 12 will give you 4. So it will, our answer will be 4, remainder 1. 3 here will give us 1, remainder 1. 3 here will give us 0, remainder 1. Okay? So when 3 divides this, it gives us 39 with no remainder. If 3 divides 39, if 3 divides 3, 1, 3 divides 9, 3, remainder 0. If 3 divides 13, it will give us 4, because 4 times 3 is 12, remainder 1. If 3 divides 4, it gives us 1, remainder 1. If 3 divides 1, it can divide 1. So it will be 0, remainder 1. So we pick our answer from bottom top. We have now gotten to base 3. We pick our answer from the bottom top, which is 11100 base 3. Okay, so this is our final answer. One thing about conversion from one base to another is no number here will be up to 3. No number here will be equal to 3. Assuming we have 3 here, it means our answer is wrong. So every number here must be less than 3. No number will be equal to 3. So let's look at our option. Option B is our correct answer. 11100 raised to base 3. Okay, let's go to question number 3. Given that A and B are sets such that number of set A is equal to 8, while numbers of set B is equal to what? 12. And the numbers of set A intersection B will give you 3. Find. We should find N intersection number of set A union B. Okay, so this is our question. Okay, so how do we go about it? I will also leave a link where we solve sets, so you can know everything, you can understand everything under sets. Okay, because this question alone won't make you master set. I want you guys to master every topic in mathematics. Okay, so go to ISIFE EDUBLOG or go down the description box. I will leave a link or a playlist on the YouTube channel where we solve everything on set. Okay, so here we solve this by using a Venn diagram. So let's say this is a Venn diagram. Okay, so this question says this is set A, this is set B. Number of sets in A is 8. Okay, while number of set B, number of elements in B is 12. Okay, then number of elements A intersection B is 3. So here is 3. It means the total of A is 8, and here is 3. So to get the total number, to make the total number of A to be 8, you need to minus this 3 from this 8, making this one 5. Okay, so that 5 plus 3 will give you the total number of sets in A, that is 8. This one is 12, B is 12, but 3 is here already, so we have to deduct 3 from this 12, making it what? 9. So that the total sum of every element in B will be 12. 3 plus 9. Okay? And therefore, that's why then our question is find number of elements in A union B. So where is A union B is when you join everything in A and B. Okay? So everything in A and B is 5, 3, and 9. So 5 plus 3 plus 9 will give us 17. So our question 17 is option B, our number 3. Okay, and I will also leave a link where we go and learn everything in sets. Okay, number 4 says if sub 24 plus sub 96 minus sub 600 is equal to y sub 6 or y root 6. that we should find y. They only want us to solve this, get our answer, and then check the number that is where y is, or where the position of y is. So solving this, we go straight into solving. Okay? So if you don't know how to solve, we will leave a link. Okay? We'll leave a link where everything in solve is being solved. Or just visit ISIFE EDUBLOG. You will learn a lot. You will learn everything you need to know and solve. So 24 is 4 times 6. Okay? Plus, so 96 is 16 times 6 minus, so 600 is just 100 times 6. Okay? So here, this is the same thing as solve 4 times solve 6 plus solve 16 times solve 6 minus solve 100 times solve 6. So here is 2 root 6 plus, this is 16, square root of 16 is 4 root 6 minus square root of 100 is 10 root 6. So here you collect like terms, the way you collect like terms in algebraic calculation, okay, or in solid of formula. So because all of them is in root 6, root 6, root 6, they are like terms, they can come together, okay. So this is 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 10 to give us minus 4 root 6. This is our answer, and remember the question said that we should find y. The position of y is this. So our answer is minus 4. So if you go over to the option, our answer is option D, minus 4. Okay, let's go over to question number 5. Okay, so question number 5 says that we should evaluate, question number 5, we should evaluate 23 by 54 mod 7. Okay, just go over to ISIFE EDUBLOG and you will study mode in every form. Okay, you understand everything in modular arithmetics. Okay, so all we need to do here is multiply and divide by 7 and give our remainder. Okay, mode is finding the remainder. Okay, okay, so 23 times by 54, 23 times by 54 will give us 1242. It will give us 1242 mod 7 divided by 7. Okay, so our answer divided by 7 will give us, our answer divided by 7 will give us 177 point something something something. So what you just need to do is write out the whole number, multiply it by 7, subtract it here, you get your remainder. Okay, so how do we get it? 1177 multiplied by 7 will give us 1239. So if you minus this will give us, if you press 1242 minus 1239, our answer is remainder what? 3. That is modular arithmetics. You pick your remainder, that is your answer, and from our question the remainder is 3, option B. So option number B is our answer. Okay, just visit ISIFE EDUBLOG and everything will be simplified. Let's go over to question number 6, which says that if 4 raised to the power 3x, if 4 raised to the power 3x is equal to 16 raised to the power what? X plus 1, find the value of x. Okay, so if 4 is raised to the power 3x, if 4 raised to the power 3x is equal to 16 raised to the power x plus 1, find x. This is indices. ISIFE EDUBLOG. This is everything on indices for you. Okay, so here what do we do? Just make these two bases equal. You find a way of making the two bases equal. Okay, this is 4. Can we get 4 here? Yes. 4 squared is 16. So come over here and write 4 raised to the power 3x is equal to, here is 4 squared, and put this in brackets. Okay, so this is 16, this is 4. You just made these two equal. All you need is cancel the base and pick the power, that is indices. Okay, Here is 3x is now equal to 2 into bracket x plus 1. So you open up your bracket, that is 2 times 2 will go twice, okay? 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 1 is 2. We collect like terms, these two will come over, making this 3x minus 2x is equal to 2. 3x minus 2x, you just subtract the coefficients, okay? The coefficient of this is 3, the coefficient of this is 2, okay? 3 minus 2 will give you 1, but you don't write 1x, okay? You just write x is now equal to 2. So let's go to our option and check our answer. Question number 6, our answer is 2B, option number B, okay? Let's quickly go over to question number 7. Visit ISIFE EDUBLOG where we simplified everything. A weaver bought a bundle of grass for $50. He bought it, that is his capital or his principal. Your capital is what? $50. Okay, this is your cost price. Okay, let's use cost price. Okay, your cost price is this. Okay, and which he made 8 mats. Each was sold for. He made 8 mats and sold one, and he sold one of those mats $15. Okay, dollars. Find the percentage profit. Find the percentage profit. So let's know the total percentage. Know how to get percentages. Cost price minus selling price. Okay. So he sold one for $15. If you want to know the total selling price, is this minus this. Okay. The guy has 8 mats and sold one for $15. So if you want to know the total selling price is equal to 8 times what? 15, which will give us $120. Okay, so you want to know the percentage. You want to know first of all, the profit. Remember, the question is percentage, the profit percentage. First of all, you know the profit, and profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Okay, our selling price is 120 minus our cost price is 50. Okay, so let's put dollar. So our profit is what? $70. Okay, this is our profit. Is it our percentage profit? No. So how to get our percentage profit? This our profit. Divided by the initial cost. Okay, so this is 70 divided by our cost price times 100 over 1. So 0 will cancel 0. So 0 cancels 0. Here is 5, here is 10. 5 here 1, 5 here is 2. 70 times 2 will give us 140. Okay, so 140% is our answer. So we go over to the option, that is option number B. So our answer is option number B, 140%. Okay, that is the profit percentage. Don't come and stop here. Many students do stop here. This is your profit. You have to convert it to percentage. Okay, this is profit, and now this is profit percentage. Okay, now let's quickly go over to question number 8, which says find the 17th term of the arithmetic progression. Okay, so the progression is minus 6, minus 1, and 4. This is the arithmetic progression, and they say that we should find the 17th term. We should find the word 17th term. This is the question. We should find the 17th term. Okay, so this is AP. We also solve AP in ISIFE EDUBLOG. Go over there. I will leave also a link in the description box. We will solve everything about sequence, geometry, and arithmetic progression. Okay, so this is finding the 17th term. All you need is a formula which says that, Okay, let's quickly jump into calculation. Okay, go over to ISIFE EDUBLOG. You see where we solve everything, definitely everything in AP, GP, and sequence. Okay, sequence and series, we solved everything there. Okay, so here all you need is your number, the formula for finding the t or n term of any arithmetic progression. That is your n term is equal to what? A plus d into n minus 1. This is our formula. Okay, here is your first term, that is minus 6. Your common difference is the second term minus the first term. Common difference, our a is minus 6, our d is what? The second term minus, or we call it t2 minus t1. That's how to find common difference. Or t3 minus t2. Okay, the second term minus the first term, which is, what is the second term? That is minus 1 minus, in brackets, minus 6. This is 6. Minus times minus is plus. That is minus 1 plus 6. This will give us 5. Okay? Or the third term minus this. What is the third term here? Is 4. 4 minus 1. This is minus 1. Minus times minus will give us plus. So this is 4 plus 1, which will give us 5. So anywhere you do it, you get your 5. Okay? So now our D is 5, our A is minus 6. So let's insert and get our answer and go. See, this is 17th term. It replaces the N. That is T17. It shows that we are finding the 17th term. Okay? Which is equal to our A is minus what? 6 plus our D is 5. In bracket, our N is 17th. That is our N. The number we are looking for, minus 1. Okay, so if you solve, you get 6 plus 5 into 16. So all you need is open your bracket. 5 times 16 will give us what? You punch your calculator. 5 times 16, it will give us 80. Okay, so 5 times 16 will give us 80. Minus 6 plus 80 will give us what? 74. So let's go over to option and check. This is option C. Our answer, that is, this is option C. Okay, so let's quickly go over to question number 9. Question number 9 here says that m varies directly as n, okay, and inversely as the square of p, and inversely as the square of p. So this is m, okay? And they say that m is what? 3, n is what? 2, and p is what? 1, okay? Then, and p is 1. Then find m in terms, find m in terms of p and n, okay? So this is the question. M varies directly as n and inversely as p squared, as the square of p. So what shall we do? What they want us to just go and get your constants, come back here, insert your constant, and go to the option. Okay? So how do we get our constant? We change this proportionality sign to equality sign. Once you change proportionality sign to equality sign, you introduce a constant k, n, all over p squared. Okay, so make k subject of formula. K now will be equal to m p squared over n. You have to cross and multiply. If you cross multiply, you make n subject of formula by dividing everything by n. Okay, so they say that m is 3. 3 by p is what? 1. 1 squared all over n is 2. 1 squared is 1. 3 over 2. So k is equal to what? 3 over 2. Now go back to the question and put k. That's all. So here is our question. Here is our equation. M is equal to kn over p squared, which will give us k is what? 3 over 2. That is 3n over 2p squared. So let's go to option and check. That is option number A. Our answer is option A. Okay. Question number 10 says, if A is equal to 3 and B is equal to minus 7, A is 3, B minus 7, evaluate or find the value of 5B plus A plus B squared all over A minus B squared. Okay. This is as simple as anything. All you got to do is put your value and solve. Shaking now. You don't need to stress yourself. Okay. So A is 3, B is minus 7. So we start from here. This is 5 into 5 into B is minus 7 plus A is what? 3 plus minus 7 squared. Okay. Okay. Put in brackets. So this sign will differentiate from this positive sign. Okay. Then all over. So here is brackets. A is what? 3 minus B is what? Minus 7. Okay. Squared. Always use bracket to differentiate where they have two different signs. Okay. So you will not make mistake while solving. So we come here. 5 times 7 will give us 35. Right? This is minus 35 plus minus will give us minus. 3 minus 7 will give us minus 4 squared. All over. Plus minus will give us what? Plus 3 plus 7 will give us what? 10 squared. Okay? So you solve. 4 squared will give us 16. So this is minus 35 plus 4 squared will give us positive 16 all over 10 squared is what? 100. So you just go ahead and punch this in your calculator and get your answer. Okay? So 16 minus 35 divided by 100. Okay? To give us minus 0.9. Question number minus 0.19 is our answer. Okay? Minus 0.19. So we'll move over to next question. 3 boys share 10,500 in the ratio of, their ratio is what? In the ratio of 6 is to 7 is to 8. Find the largest share. Okay? So they want us to find the largest share. Okay? Automatically we know this 8 is the largest share. If you have the highest ratio, that is the largest share. Okay, but let's proceed and how to solve it. Okay? So you have to sum your ratio. That is 6 plus 7 plus 8. Okay? 6 plus 7 plus 8 will give us what? This and this will give us 15. 15 plus 6 will give us 21. So everything is 21. Okay? So the ratio is 8 all over. The total of our ratio is 21 times our total. Okay? Over 1. So whatever it gives is the total amount, or the person with the total highest share. Okay? So let's just punch in our calculator. 8 times this divided by 21. Anything it gives us. So 10,500 by 8 will give us this divided by 21 will give us 4,000. Okay? So we go to the option. 4,000 is option A. 4,000, which is option A. Okay? So let's go over to question number 12. Okay? The length of a piece of stick is 1.75 meters. A boy measured it as 1.8. Find the percentage error. This is percentage error and accuracy. Okay? So the actual length is 1.75 meter. What the boy measured is, boy got 1.80 meters. Okay, so they want us to find the percentage error. All you need, first of all, it's like that cost price and selling price. So all you need is, first of all, find your error. Then the error and the actual length over times 100 over 1. Okay? So our error now will be the fake, or the error, the measured error minus 1.75. Okay? Our measurement, it will give us 0.005. Okay? So if you do this minus this, 1.80 minus 1.75, it will give us 0.05. This is our error. Okay? Error over actual measurement times 100 over 1. This, this will give us our percentage. It will give us our percentage error. But one thing here is, if you look at the option is in fraction. Okay, so let's convert here. Let's just convert everything and solve once. Okay, so here we convert it to 0.5. This will give us 5 times 10 raised to the power minus what? 2. 1.75 will give us 1, 2. Okay, the same thing, 175 times 10 raised to the power minus 2. Okay, then you substitute. Substituting here will be 5 times 10 minus 2 over 175 times 10 minus 2 times 100 over 1. This, we cancel this. Okay, so it is left with 5 and 175 and 100. Okay, so 5 times 100. Okay, let's divide first. 5 divided itself. 5 here is 1. So 5 here is 35. Okay, you can also go ahead and divide. 5 here is 7. 5 here is what? 20. Okay, 5 here is 20. Okay, so this is 20 over 7. 20 divided 7. 20 divided 7 will give us 2 remainder. Will give us what? 2 whole number. 14. 6 over 7. And that's our final answer. Okay, and that's our final answer. This is option B. Okay, that's our option B. Let's quickly go over to the next question. The next question says, question number 13 says, if 5x plus 3y is equals to 4, that is 5x plus 3y is equal to what? 4. Then 5x minus 3y is equal to 2. Find the value of, find the value of 25x squared minus 9y squared. Okay, so this is the question, and if you watch these two, you can just simply go and solve using a simultaneous elimination method. Okay, so you can come over here, solve using elimination or substitution method, but let's go for elimination method. Find x and y, come here, substitute x and y, get your answer. Okay, so here this is 5x plus 3y equal to 4, and this is 5x minus 3y is equal to 2. So we can just subtract. Okay, when you subtract here, 5 minus 5 will give us 0. 3y minus this will give us, minus minus will give us plus. That is plus 6y equal to what? 4 minus 2 will give us 2. Okay, so automatically 6y is equal to 2 and y is equal to what? 2 over 6. Okay, so 1 here over 3. So y is equal to what? 1 over 3. So you substitute y back immediately into this equation to get your x, so that 5x will be plus in equation 1. Let's use it. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Equation 1, equation 2. Okay, let's go and substitute it in equation 1. 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. Okay, so we are substituting y. This is 5x plus 3. Y is what? 1 over 3, which is equal to 4. So this is 5x plus 1 is equal to what? 4. Okay, so collection of like terms. Here is now 5x is now equal to 4 minus 1. 5x is now equal to 4 minus 1 is 3. Therefore, x is equal to what? 3 over 5. So our x is equal to 3 over 5. Our y is this. So you come here and substitute finally. Okay? This is 25x. What is our x? 3 over 5. 3 over 5. Remember your square? Minus 9 into y is what? 1 over 3 squared. So simply go ahead and calculate and evaluate and get your final answer. So here is now 25 into 3 squared is what? 9. 5 squared is what? 25 minus 9 into 1 squared is what? 1. 3 squared is what? 9. This cancels this. Everything here is 1. This cancels this. Everything here is 9 minus 1. This will give you what? 8. Okay? Just go ahead and pick your answer in the option. Okay? Okay, let's quickly go over to question number 14. Mary has $3. $3 more than Ben. Okay? This is what problem. So, Mary has $3 more than Ben, but $5 more less than Jane. If Mary has X dollars, how much does Jane and Ben have together? Let's Mary's dollar is equal to X. J is equal to Y. Okay, let's do it like this. Ben dollar is equal to what? Z, X, Y, Z. Okay, this is what problem. Listen attentively. Okay, Mary has $3 more than Ben. The first relationship there. No, what problem is relating to variables? Okay, they want to relate. Number one, they want us to relate Mary and Ben. Mary and Ben. Okay, so they say that Mary has $3 more than Ben. Okay, here is Mary. Mary's money is X. Okay, equal to Ben's money is Z. Mary has $3 more than Ben. So it means for Mary's dollar and Ben's dollars to be equal, Ben should have extra 3. For Mary's dollar to be equal to Ben's dollar, Ben should have extra 3 because Mary's dollar is 3. Okay, Mary's money is $3 more than Ben. So I want you to understand this. Assuming Mary have 15, okay, and Ben have 12, that validates the equation, Abby. That validates that Mary have $3 more than Ben. So this is their money. So for them to be equal, for you to make Mary equal to Ben, you have to add 3 here. That's what I just did. So this is Mary, this is Ben, this is our plus, say, our plus 3 that will make their money to be equal. So let me clean this illustration. This is equation 1. This is our first relationship. Coming back to second relationship, they say that but Mary now, they want to relate Mary and Jane now. But Mary have $5 less than Jane. They want to relate this and this, okay? Mary now and Jane. But Mary has what? $5 less than Jane. So we come here and minus 5, okay? So let me give you illustration again. Assuming Mary's money is $20 and Jane, Mary have $5 less. That means Jane's money will be 25. For you to make 2 of them equal, you minus 5. This is just illustration, okay? Let's quickly go now and solve, okay? So this is equation, our second equation. And the question asks us to do what? Okay, the question says that we should, how much does Jane and Ben have together? Okay, so all we need now is find how much Jane had, how much Ben. Okay, this Y is for Jane, how much Jane has and how much Ben has. Okay, once we get it, we have gotten our answer. So from equation 1, we want to know the value of Z and the value of Y. So we want to know the value of these two. So from equation 1, Z plus 3 is equal to X. Therefore, making Z subject of formula is X minus 3. This is the amount. Z is Ben, the amount Ben has. Okay, and from equation 2, Y minus 5 is equal to X. Okay, so making Y subject of formula is X plus 5. This is the amount who is Y? Jane has. Okay, so what amount do they have together? Then they want us to get the money, they are equivalent when you add these two. So the amount two of them have together, that is Z plus Y. Z is Jane, Z is Ben, Y is Jane. Okay, Z plus Y is now equal to X minus 3 plus X plus 5. So collecting like terms, X plus X will give us 2X. Minus 3 plus 5 will give us plus 2. This is the amount both of them have together. Okay, so let's go to our option. Our option says D. This is option D. Okay, this is word problem. That's why I took my time to simplify it. You can also visit ISIFE blog and see where we solve numerous questions on word problem, so it will stop being a problem to you. They know it is a problem. That's why the name is word problem. So let's quickly go back to question number 15. Okay, let's go over to question number 15, which says, consider the statements. P, Stephen is intelligent. Q, Stephen is good at mathematics. Okay, now here's the question. If P implies Q, if P implies Q, which of the following is a valid conclusion? If P implies Q. Okay, so they want us, this is not calculative question, okay? They just want to test whether you know what this is. Implies. You just want to know whether you know what this is and the order of the arrangements, okay? First of all, you have to be observant. P comes before Q. Q not come before P, okay? So if P implies Q means if P is correct, then Q is correct. Or if P is wrong, Q is wrong. So that's the question. It can be positive, positive, or negative, negative, okay? If P is correct, Q is correct. That means P implies Q, okay? And if P is wrong, Q is wrong. Okay, so let's go over to the question and check two positive questions in the order of P first, Q second. Okay, so our option 1 says A, if Stephen is good at mathematics, then he is intelligent. This is two positive questions. But the problem here is if Stephen is good at mathematics, mathematics came first. But in the question, P is intelligent. Intelligent comes first before mathematics, being good at mathematics, okay? But question number 8 says if Stephen is good at mathematics, this A means if Q, this question A means Q implies P, but that is not the question. Okay. B, if Stephen is not good at mathematics, then he's not intelligent. Another correct question, another correct answer. But in a it also implies that Q is first. A and B is correct, but mathematics comes first before intelligence. So we need the one that intelligence comes first before being good at mathematics. Okay, C, if Stephen is not intelligent, yes, then he's not good at mathematics. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, intelligence came first before being good at mathematics. D says if Stephen is not good at mathematics, then he's not intelligent. This two does not even rhyme, okay? Because being good at mathematics does not imply, not being good at mathematics does not imply intelligence, okay? Let's quickly go back to the question number 16 says, which says, what value of P will make a perfect square? Question number what? 16 says, what value of P? What value of this P will make this a perfect square? So we just have a simple formula of solving this, completing of perfect squares. So maybe you can go over to ISIFE EDUBLOG and study everything about quadratic equation from first principle. Okay, so here all you need is b all over 2a squared. Okay, so which one is our b? B is the second one, a is the first one, and it is the coefficient of x. So the coefficient of x here is 1. Okay, here the coefficient is 1, here the coefficient is 4. That is, here is a, here is b. So substitute here, anything you get is what we get. Okay, so b is minus 4 over 2 times 1. Okay, all squared. Minus 4 over 2 times 1, this is minus, if you divide this, you get minus 2 squared. Okay, which will give us 4. So p is equal to what? 4. Let's check our option. P is equal to 4. Option number C. Number 17. On the board here is question number 14. Okay, find the value of x such that, then they gave us this equation. Okay, so this question is very cheap. All they want us to do is make x subject of the formula. Once you make x subject of formula, you go ahead and find your answer. So what shall we do? And also, if you go to ISIFE EDUBLOG, you see where we treated subject of formula, anything you need on subject of formula. Okay, just visit isifeedublog.com and explore wide study or wide range of academical study on level. Okay, let's come over here and make, first of all, we find subject of formula. This is over 1. We find the LCM, then cross multiply. The LCM of this, and this, that is a number, all of them can divide is 6x. So if x divides 6x, it will give us 6. Plus, if 3x divides 6x, it will give us 2. 2 times this 4 will give us 8. We put our negative sign. 6x divides 6x will give us 1. Times this 5. Plus, 1 divides 6x will give us 6x times 1. That is 6x equal to 0. Okay, so what shall we do now? Collect like terms. This is 6 plus 8 will give us 14 minus 5. 14 minus 5 will definitely give us 9. Plus 6x all over 6x equal to 0. You cross multiply. That is, this times this is over 1, this times this, and this times here. So 9 plus 6x will now give us equal to 6x times 0 is 0. So here we make x subject 6x subject of formula. 6x will now be equals 9 crossing over with minus 9, making x subject of formula will be 9 over 6. So this is our answer. You reduce the smallest form. When 3 comes here, it will be 2. When 3 comes here, it will be 3. That is minus 3 over 2, which is option number C. Okay, the next question says, make T the subject of formula, another subject of formula. See, mathematics, the basis of mathematics is the subject of formula. So you have to learn it. You have to be very good at subject of formula. Okay, so just go over to ISIFE EDUBLOG. I will put the link also in the description box where you will learn subject of formula. Okay. Okay, so let's go and make T. The question is M is equal to, not MK, is equal to M square root of T minus P. T minus P all over R. Okay, this is it, very easy. Just cool down. Know what you will do. First of all, subject of formula is just taking away everything beside what you want to make the subject of formula. Okay, so they want us to make what? T subject of formula. So we remove everything here, it's leaving just T. So the first thing we remove is M. Okay, how shall we remove M? Divide every both side by M, so that M will cancel M, making here to be K over M equal to square root of T minus P all over R. Second thing is what? Squaring both sides, because we have square root here. We want to eliminate this square root. First of all, we eliminated M. Second, we want to eliminate this square root. So how to eliminate square root is square it, and we also square this side. So this square will cancel this square. Okay, Then here, coming over here, we open the bracket. It is k squared over m squared, which is equal to t minus p all over r. What again? What shall we do next? We cross multiply. Okay, we cross multiply r with times k. Okay, it will be r k squared. Okay, watch what you can do now. You can equally leave this thing. Don't cross multiply this. Okay, don't cross multiply this. Just cross multiply this and leave this here. That is, this goes here all over m squared is equal to t minus p, something like this. T minus p. All you need now is p crossover. So our t now will be p plus rk squared all over m squared. Okay, we can now go over to our option and know how they set the answer. At times in subject of formula I have to go and check how they set the answer, know how to simplify yours. So we have p single here. Okay, here they have common denominator. They didn't separate their own. They have common denominator. So here we can come here and do this over 1. Find the LCM. The LCM of both of them is m squared all over 1 divide m squared divided by 1 is m squared times p. It is m squared p plus m squared divided m squared is 1, then rk squared. This is our final answer. Okay, it depends on the arrangement in the option. Before you solve, you check your option. Okay, so the simplified theirs here. Okay, on the board is question number 19. In the diagram, line xy is equal to line xyz, and angle xyz is equal to 130. Okay, one thing I want you to observe here is the angle. Once you see angle xyz, where is that angle, this 130 degrees, going to be? At the alphabet in between the 3 alphabets. Okay, it is xyz, so at y is where you will find the angle. Okay, just that. Okay, find the value of y. It is very simple. They want us to find here. Okay, so what is the form? What does these two lines mean? Okay, it is just showing us that this is an isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? A triangle that have both sides equal. It shows that this line and this line is equal in length. And when these two lines are equal in length, the base angles must be equal. What is the base angle? Here is the base angle. Here is the base angle. So this is A and this must be A. That is isosceles triangle. The two base angles must be equal and these two lines must be equal. So if you can from here find A, from here we check and find Y. So let's go ahead and find A. Okay, how can we find this A? You know that sum of angle in a triangle is equal to 180. What does it mean? That this plus this plus this must give us 180. That is 130 degrees plus A plus another A will give us 180 degrees. Sum of angles in a triangle. This is a general law. Okay, so we go over and find and collect our like terms. This is A plus A will give us 2A. This is 130. So this is 130 plus 2A is equal to 180. Okay, 130 going across the positive sign, we have only 2A here, then 180 minus 130. So 2A now will be equal to 180 minus 130 will give us 50. Okay, so A now is equal to 50 divided by 2, which will give us 25 degrees. So A is 25 degrees. If here we come over here and replace it, 25 degrees and 25 degrees. Okay, so what is now Y? We also apply the same law. Angle on a straight line. This is a straight line. Okay, and angle on a straight line is equal to what? 180. The same thing. That means Y plus 25 is equal to 180. That is Y plus 25 degrees is equal to 180. So making Y substitute of formula, Y now is equal to 180 minus 25. So now Y is now equal to 180 minus 25 is 155. I mean 155 degrees. Okay, so let's go to our option and check where y is 155. So our correct answer here is option number D. Okay, let's go over to number 20, which says an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 22.5. Find the numbers of sides. This is polygon angles, number of angles on a polygon. Okay, so in polygon you have to know how to find exterior and interior angles in a polygon. You have to know the formulas to apply. Okay, so here all you need is finding the number of angle on a exterior polygon. Just divide it with the angle. Divide 360 with the angle, you find the number of sides. Okay, so this is polygon, it is 360 over 22.5. Okay, so if you punch this in your calculator, this will give us 16, which is option D. Okay, this is polygon. Okay, question number 21. In the diagram on the board, angle PQ, okay, angle POQ is 150. Angle here is O. Angle POQ is 150. Okay, and the radius of the circle is 4.2 cm. The radius of the circle from the center of the circle to any point in the circumference of a circle is the radius. Okay, from the radius of the circle is 4.2. Okay, then I say use the information to answer question 21 and 22. Find the number 21 is find the length of the minor arc PRQ. They want us to find the length of arc. So measuration in mathematics is the easiest mathematics I have come across. All you need to know is the formula. Once you put the formula, insert the formula, you go ahead and solve, get your answer. Go. So you can also equally visit ISIFE EDUBLOG and see where we derived all the formulas in measuration from the first principle. Okay, so let's quickly now go and start solving. Okay, what is the formula for finding the length of an arc? Okay, length of an arc is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so all you need is substitute. Our theta is 150 all over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7. Our pi is 22 over 7. Our radius is 4.2 times 4.2 over 1. Okay, so here you don't have to do anything. Just punch your calculator times all the numerators divided by the denominators. Okay, but be careful while doing it. Don't press it once. Okay, punch the numerators, write your answer. Punch the denominator, write your answer. Then numerator divided by the denominator. Okay, so 150 by, so the length of arc, I punched everything once, 11 cm. So assuming you are in a Waec hall or jam hall, you will use a scientific calculator. Punch the numerators, write your answer. Punch the denominators, write your answer. Then up divided by down. You go your way. Okay. Next question is question number 22. Find the area of the sector PSQ. They want us to find here now. But now the first one we found is the length. The length is the distance from here to here. Second is the area. They want us to find the area occupied by the measure or the major segments or the bigger segment, major sector of this diagram. Okay, all you need is your formula, which says that area of a sector is equal to theta over the same thing times, this one is just pi r squared. Okay, this is 2 pi r. Okay, so you come here and insert your formula. Theta, understand, initially we found here, they want us to get from here the area this angle will cover. Okay, so we're not going to use this angle again. We want to find an angle here. You know, angle in a circle is 360. If angle in a circle is 360 and we have taken 150 away from 360, how many is our remainder? Okay, so 360 minus 150 will give us what? 210. So the angle here is supposed to be 210. Okay, so the angle will be 210. We work with 210. So our angle here will be 210 over 360 times pi is 22 over 7 times our radius is 4.2 squared. Okay, so I will punch everything once with my own calculator. So our answer is 32.34 cm. Okay, let's quickly go and check our option and know which one. Option number D. This is option number D. The mistake some students normally do here is they don't change the angle. They work with 150. Once you work with 150, you'll be thinking you got your formulas right, you got your solvings right, but you will see. That's my doing the option. I didn't try solving it with 150, but if you try, you see answer there, and you just think you are getting the right answer, and you are going nowhere. Okay, so let's quickly go over to question number 23. A ladder 6 cm long leans against a vertical wall at an angle 53 degrees to the horizontal. How high up the wall does the ladder reach? Okay, so anytime you see ladder and wall, just go to SOHCAHTOA, go to sine rule. This is what we call a trigonometric function. Okay, just go and gather. Okay, so let's say here is our wall, and this is the ladder. Okay, and this is the ground. Okay, so this is our ground. Okay, what angle? The ladder is 6 cm. The ladder is 6 cm. Okay, what else? Okay, the angle the ladder made against the vertical wall at an angle. The angle the ladder made with the ground is 53 degrees. Okay, always know here is 90 degrees. Okay, so what else did they give us? Nothing. They just want us to find here. Let's name here x. Okay, go to your SOHCAHTOA. Okay, check the known, check what they gave us, and check which variables here have most of it. We have here is the hypotenuse, here is the adjacent, here is the hypo, here is the adja, here is the oppo. Okay, we have the hypotenuse. So which of these, and we have the hypotenuse and we are looking for the opposite. So we go and check out of these three, which one have hypotenuse and opposite. This one have opposite and have hypotenuse, so we are going to use our sign. Okay, this is adjacent and hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent. Okay, we're going to use our sign. So sine, our angle is 53 degrees, is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Where is our opposite? X over what? Hypotenuse is 6. Okay, so all we need is cross multiply and make x subject of formula. This is 6 times sine 53 degrees. Okay, so our x will give us, so our answer is 4.79 meters. Okay, option number C. Let's go over to question number 24. It says a cylinder opened at one end has a radius of 3.5 cm and height 8 cm. A cylinder, so let me show you. This is a cylinder, has a radius. From here we locate the radius of this cylinder. The radius of the cylinder is 3.5. Okay, what else do we need? And the height of this cylinder, that is from here to here, is what? The height is 8 cm. Okay, and they asked us to find the total surface area. Okay, watch. If you want to calculate cylinder, understand, cylinder have 3 parameters that you must consider. Okay, you have to consider the up, the down, and the length. Okay, so if at times, if you visit our measuration tutorial, cylinder, if you visit our measuration tutorial, cylinder have, when it is closed, when both ends are closed, when one end is open and the other side is closed, it has a different formula, and when both ends are open. Okay, so but this one here is open and here is closed. So when here is open, you can't find the surface area of the open side, you only find the length. You find the area here and the area of the closed end of the cylinder. Okay, so let's quickly go and calculate the total surface area. All we need is area of this tube and area of this closed surface. So our formula will be 2 pi r h, that is area of this cylinder, plus pi r squared. Okay, assuming both ends of the cylinder is closed. Here would have been 2. Here is just for this bottom. There's supposed to have been another one for this up, but here is open. Okay, we are not going to consider it. So insert your formula and get your answer. This is 2 times pi. They give us our pi. They say that pi is 22 over 7. 22 over 7 times our radius is 3.5 times our height is 8, plus our pi is 22 over 7 times our radius is 3.5 squared. Okay, that's the formula. All you need is press this one, write your answer. Okay, let's go ahead and finish our solving here. Let's punch from here to here and write our answer. That is 176. So from here we give us 176 plus, let's punch the other side, 3.5 squared. So the other side will give us 8.5. All you need is add the two of them. Okay, 214.5. 214.5. Okay, what's our unit? They say total surface area. Okay, cm squared. Okay, question number 25 here says angle WZY and angle WYX are right angle triangle. Find the perimeter of WXYZ. They want us to find the perimeter of WXYZ. Okay, what is perimeter? Just add all the sides. Okay, they want us to add here, 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 and here. That's the perimeter, but we don't know here. How can we find here? That's the issue. Okay, but before we can be able to find here, we need to find this angle, this line. From this line we can find here. Okay, so here, watch one thing now. Anytime you see a right angle and you see this indication, it means 90 degrees. It means a right angle triangle. Okay, and any side opposite angle 90 is your hypotenuse. So any side is here now is hypotenuse. It is opposite this angle. Okay, here is your adjacent, here is your opposite. Okay, so you can just simply go ahead and use Pythagoras Theory that says that hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Okay, now hypotenuse is unknown. We call it x squared is equal to, that is 3 squared, 4 squared. Therefore x squared is equal to 3 squared is 9 plus 4 squared is 16. So that will give you 25. This is 25, and x squared is equal to x alone here will be equal to 20, square root of 25, and our x will give us 5. Okay, so this side is 5. If this side is 5 and this side is 12, here now, always understand here is our hypotenuse. It is facing this angle. Here now will be our hypotenuse. Let's go and find it also and use this same formula. Hypotenuse squared, we call it x, is equal to 5 squared opposite squared plus adjacent squared, that is 12 squared. Okay, so our x squared will now be 25 plus this will give us 144. Okay, and our x squared is 25 plus 144, this will give us 130. Okay, 5 plus 9, 169. Okay, and our x now will be equal to square root of 169. X now will be equal to 13. So our this side will be equal to what? 13 cm. Here is 5 cm. So we come over and solve for the perimeter. Perimeter is just here plus here plus here plus here. We go ahead. The perimeter is now equal to 13 plus 12 plus 4 plus 3. Okay, and whatever it gives us is our final answer. 13 plus 12 will give us 25. 25 plus 7 will give us 32. That is 32 cm. and that is our perimeter. We go over to the option. The 2 cm is option number B. Okay.